Welcome to YS Online. Ako po si Dice and I am your sensei for today. Last lesson we learned about the sentence patterns, verb in dictionary form, koto ga dekimasu, and noun ga dekimasu. Check out the links in the description box below for a refresher on these sentences. Now, in today's lesson we are going to learn how to use the word mae. Mae can be used to mean different things. You can use mae to mean before, ago, and front as well. We are going to be covering verbs in their dictionary form and adding mae today in our 3 sentence patterns for today. First, verb 1 dictionary form, mae ni verb 2. Next, noun no mae ni verb. And lastly, number 3, quantifier, so time period, mae ni verb. Make sure to take notes and feel free to pause this video or rewind a bit if you need some clarifications because I have an activity for you at the end of this video. So, ready na ba kayo matuto ng Japanese in Tagalog? Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Mae is an expression to emphasize what you do or did before something else. So we're going to show you how to use mae in a sentence using these patterns. Alright, so let's start with the verb 1 in dictionary form. Mae ni verb 2. So in English that's before verb 1, verb 2. In this sentence, the verb before mae ni always takes the dictionary form whether the tense of the sentence is past or non-past. This pattern also shows that the verb to occurs before verb 1. So for example, nasa restaurant tayo, di ba? Siyempre gusto natin maghugas muna ng kamay bago tayo kumain. Let's say, before I eat, I wash my hands. To eat in Japanese is tabemasu, and its dictionary form is taberu. Hands is te, and to wash is araimasu. When we combine them together, we say taberu mae ni te o araimasu. Taberu mae ni te o araimasu. Now you guys know the sentence, right? Make sure to wash your hands before you eat. Okay, so what if mahilig tayo magbasa ng libro at nagbabasa tayo bago matulog sa gabi? In English, that is, last night, I read a book before going to bed. Last night is yube. Going to bed, or to go to sleep, is nemasu, and the dictionary form for nemasu is neru. Book is hon, and to read is yomimasu. So, the past tense of yomimasu is yomimashita. So let's put these together in a sentence and we will have yube neru mae ni hon wo yomimashita. Yube neru mae ni hon yomimashita. So, dictionary form ang verb before mae ni kahit na ang tense ng sentence natin gaya nito ay past tense. Madali lang, di ba? Alright, moving on. This time, let's use nouns with mae ni in the pattern noun no mae ni, verb 2, or before noun, verb 2. Here, we're going to use particle no after the noun. One thing you are going to have to take note is that the noun in this pattern refers to the Japanese nouns that involve certain actions like asagohan, or breakfast, hirugohan, lunch, bangohan, dinner, benkyo, to study, soji, cleaning, sentaku, to do laundry, gakko, school, shigoto, to work, and many more. So, subukan natin gumawa ng sentence galing sa mga words na ito. Let's say na mahilig tayo kumain bago pumunta ng school, no? So we say, I eat breakfast before school. Using the pattern for our sentence, one by one we have gakko for school and our particle no. Mae ni, and then our movement. Asagohan wo tabemasu, which is to eat breakfast. Now, let's put these together again, and we're going to have gakko no mae ni asagohan wo tabemasu. Gakko no mae ni asagohan wo tabemasu. Alright, let's try another example. This time our scenario is that we are about to study. But before we study, gusto muna natin mag-relax. So, I'll play some video games, probably. I bet nakaka-relate kayo dyan, right? So, our sentence here is, I play video games before studying. To play video games in Japanese is video game wo shimasu. And to study is benkyou. So our sentence would be 勉強の前にビデオゲームをします。勉強の前にビデオゲームをします。Madali lang to, basta sundan lang natin ang pattern. Next naman ay ang huling pattern natin sa topic na ito. Gagamit tayo ng tinatawag na quantifier along with mae ni. Ang pattern natin ay quantifier, so like a time period, mae ni, verb to, or period of time ago, verb to. When we use mae ni with time periods, it is similar to saying ago in English. Note that this time, no is not added to a quantifier before mae ni. Alright, so let's take a look at some examples. How do you say, I lived in Japan 3 years ago? To live is sumimasu. Past tense for sumimasu is sumimashita. 3 years is sannen. And Japan is nihon. So, kumpletuin na natin ang sentence natin. We're gonna have watashi wa, next the time period, sannen, followed by mae ni, and then the main sentence, Nihon ni sumimashita. So, again, the entire sentence is going to be watashi wa 3年前に日本に住みました. Let's try another example. So, let's pretend na nilalamig ako ngayon, no? Siguro may nagbukas ng aircon. This time I want to say, she turned on the aircon 1 hour ago. Now, 1 hour is 1時間, aircon, aircon, and to turn on is つけます. The past tense for つけます is つけました. 彼女 means she. We're going to put a quantifier time period, so 1 hour, right? 1時間 followed by 前に and then エアコンをつけました. So all in all we have 彼女は1時間前にエアコンをつけました. 彼女は1時間前にエアコンをつけました. Alright, so this time it's your turn to make these sentences on your own using the mae ni patterns. Try your hand at translating these 3 sentences in Japanese. So, number 1, I take a shower before going to bed. Number 2, I pray before eating. And number 3, I studied Japanese 3 months ago. Write your answers in the comment section below. And that's it for us at YS Online today. For YS Online, my name is Dice. じゃあ、またね。 you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and share this video with your friends who might be interested to learn more about the Japanese language. For all our full YS Online members out there, we have quizzes and other review materials for you to go through para ma-absorb ninyo ang natututunan natin sa mga lessons na ito. So, be sure to take those quizzes. If you're interested in becoming a full member for our online program, hit us up at www.ysnlc.com. Stay tuned to our next video. Gagamitin natin ang pinag-aralan natin ngayon para gumawa ng mga iba pang sentences.